up, guys? So it is currently day 21, and um, yeah, I'm still at IU. Uh, I'm doing the orientation right now, and that will take me 3 days. So I think I'll be back at my house at around Saturday, but I also got to be really quiet again since my dad is sleeping around 10 feet away from me. But yeah, today I've learned a lot about, social interactions and meeting new people. So I think I'd like to talk about that. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So before this, I really didn't know how I actually became friends with the friends I have now. I guess it just kind of happened. We had mutual connections and just like one thing led to another and then we became friends. But like now it's actually hard, like kind of hard at the beginning to make friends because now you actually have to introduce yourself and say, hey, like, what's your name, where are you from, stuff like that. And it could be awkward at sometimes, but like you just gotta kind of take that leap of faith and just really jump the gun and start up something, and you can eventually talk to them and make friends, because that's what I learned today. Like, I made a couple new friends, just by talking, introducing myself. But yeah, um the main reason I want to talk to you about that was because I actually think that practice and repetition, it makes you better and it makes you perfect. Like, I don't think like practice itself, but like just that repetition of practicing, that's really how you get better at something. Because if you practice passively, then you're not going to get better anywhere. Like, you're not going to get farther than anywhere you are now. So you kind of have to do that repetition and actively learning to actually get better. Even if you don't see progress in like the first few like days, you'll eventually start to see that and then get the hang of it. And you'll actually start to get these like kind of like these peak moments where you become better, and then you hit a plateau, but then you become better again. So you should honestly record each and every time you get better, what you did in order to do that, and then start by getting better again. But anyway, I think like this new college experience for me, just orientation itself alone, I think I've gotten like maybe just a little bit better at social interactions, because usually I hang out with like the same people, but when I'm actively talking in orientation, then I could eventually make new people, like meet new friends, yeah, meet new people, make new friends, like stuff like that, and kind of get that hang of it and just be better than where I used to be. Because before, like, I used to be antisocial and just awkward, but I think now when entering that college phase, I could easily become a better, more evolved person. But I think you can apply this to anywhere in life, because even if you have a test, you could easily do that by just doing repetitive studying and just repeating practice problems over and over. Because what do you do like with a song? When you memorize your favorite song, how do you remember that? I don't care if it's the best song in the world. You're it's gonna take a couple times actually repeating that song for you to know the lyrics. And the thing is, you want to listen to that song. So you kind of have to make it a habit to do the things you don't want to do. Just repeat them over and over so that you could eventually kind of get the hang of it and know that routine by heart. So even maybe it could be the ABCs. It took a couple tries, like when you were kindergarten, maybe to actually know. I mean, I don't know if you were able to do the first try, but I'm guessing for most people when they were kindergarten, preschool, they had to kind of repeat the alphabet over and over to kind of get the hang of it, and now it's just stored in their long-term memory. And that's the thing, like, you just like repeat that process over and over again until you finally get it. And I think most people, they don't get anywhere because they don't take that first step, and then that's when the easy part comes in, because you have the first step where you take the leap of faith and just do it, and then you have that routine where you just repeat that same process every single day until you kind of get the hang of it. And then you have the end result where you build like um your end goal, really. Like for me, I think I actually got the hang of it by speaking to the camera and kind of just posting this video every day. Even though I keep on saying ums and uhs, I think I kind of have the hang of just speaking to the camera and having that more fluid motion. Because if you've seen my first couple of videos, you could see like how much I've already progressed, and that's by doing active repetition rather than just like, posting a video and then just saying whatever, which I am essentially doing. But like, I think through like the repetitive process and kind of like actively doing it, like actively setting up the camera and like kind of like learn every day actively, and then knowing what to say before I actually do it, kind of get an idea. So even if you're not realizing it, you may be doing it actively, even if you don't realize it. If you're getting better, if you're not getting better, then that means you're doing it passively. But when you're actively, like when you're actually getting better, that means you must have done active learning without realizing it, because that's what I have done. And I now know, like, I can actually talk to the camera somewhat normally now. I still don't think it's my like actual regular self, because I think I act way different off camera than on camera. But I think I'm just going to try and find my niche and just incorporate my actual authentic self into that uh, video style. But yeah, I think that's why I don't have like, that's why I'm probably not gonna upload the vlog just yet, because you're probably thinking, wait, but this contradicts everything you're saying. Like, you just take that leap of faith, um, just take that leap of faith, kind of doing the repetitive steps, just posting every day. And that's true, but like the thing is, I still am like a novice to just the whole vlogging thing. The thing is, I don't know the first thing to do, as well as the fact that I don't know how to edit the vlog, since I already told you I don't know how to mesh the videos. It's kind of like building, like just giving a baby like a stick and saying, yo, just like just hang on, I'll come up with a better example. It's like kind of giving a baby a marker and then saying, draw the Mona Lisa. Like, first up, like a baby doesn't really understand the words you're gonna say, so you gotta have to make him learn that, make him or her learn that, and then finally learn how to draw, what a marker is, everything, what goes in, what does the Mona Lisa look like. So there's a lot of factors that actually goes in before you do it. So I think for me, I think the only thing I need to do is probably just know how to film a vlog, and then how to edit that vlog and to make that vlogging style. And those are the only two things I need. Like, I don't need like expensive camera, expensive equipment, stuff like that to actually make that leap of faith. So what I'll do is first do just a little bit of research, not a lot, where I start to procrastinate and just put off this like vlogging stuff, because I'm still experimenting with different styles. Like, just put off this vlogging stuff entirely, do a little bit of research and see if I still want to do it, and then actually implement and execute that idea and see whether or not I want to do a vlog, start filming for the vlog, and then keep on repeating until I actually succeed in making bigger and better vlogs. And I think that's how I'll be able to do the vlogs and how I'll be able to upload. But other than that, my advice to you guys, it still stays where you still have to do the repetitive actions in order to actually succeed and do good in life. But that's all I have right now, and I think I'm gonna hit the hay right now so I can get up early tomorrow. But I will see you guys for day 22.